In this video, I'm going to show you how to factorize. So a typical question would be me giving you a quadratic, and then you have to somehow get from here to here. You have to be able to rewrite the exact same thing, but of a different form, of this form here. So for example, let's try and multiply this out. So this is a random question. I'm just going to multiply this out. So when you multiply this out, it would be x times x. That would be x squared. This times this would be plus 2x. And then this times this would be 4x. This times this would be 4 times 2 would be 8 plus 8. Single x as opposed to x squared. So you can merge these two together. That would then give you, that would then give you 6x plus 8. Now a typical question would be me giving you this quadratic equation, and then you have to somehow get back to here. So let's pretend we didn't know the answer. So to do this, so someone gives you this, you have to be able to somehow factorize it. So rewrite the exact same thing, but in this form. So pretend you didn't know the answer. So to do this, you would look at this. Two numbers multiplied together to give you an 8. So you know you're going to get this number times this number to give you an 8. So when you come to factorize, your eyes are zoom into this constant. Your biggest clue is this thing here. Two numbers multiplied to give you an 8. Well, it could be an 8 and a 1. It could be a 2 and a 4. But you see, if you look at 8 and a 1, there's no way you can create a 6 with an 8 and a 1. But with a 2 and a 4, you can create a 6. So let's discard this and let's just consider 2 and a 4. So when you come to factorize, you know you've got to play around with the 2 and a 4. So let's randomly put 2 in here and 4 in here. And then, well, it turns out that if you have a plus and a plus, it will eventually lead you to this. So let's look at this thing here. So your biggest clue is this constant here, is this number 10. Two numbers multiplied together to give you 10, because you know you've got to get this times this to give you a 10. So a 10, it could be a 10 and a 1. It could be a 5 and a 2. What else could it be? There's nothing else. So can you create a 7 with a 10 and a 1? There's no way you can create a 7 with a 10 and a 1. Can you create a 7 with a 5 and a 2? Then yes. So discard this and just consider 5 and a 2. So let's just guess 2 and a 5. Guess. Make your guess here. Now check it. This times this would give you x squared. This times this would give you 5x. This times this would give you 2x. This times this would give you 10. And then single x, that would give you 7x. So you see, when you multiply this out, it does give you this thing here. So to factorize it, this thing here would be your answer. Okay?